Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena, el gozo corre por mi vena, vamos a olvidarnos de la pena, esta fiesta nadie la frena, sin parar, porque traímos bombas para fincar, y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar, no importa lo que pase, traemos el sazón y somos la
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league.
Hey. Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm in.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kyle Hendricks will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a throwback to when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. Great assortment of pitches, Kyle Hendricks. He sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Into the box now, Roberto Valdez. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side.
Nope.
But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
The batter will be John Olerud. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It's the Rangers nothing. A's coming up on Major League Baseball. Colby Allard, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the harder plate, not executing down and away, not rushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing, and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runner goes for second. In the dirt here. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now here's the first offering. Matt Chapman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for route number 2. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Minoso is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Oakland. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, David Dahl. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it on the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The second baseman.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand jab.
Bill Mazeroski comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Mazeroski is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
This one's down to third. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth.
Now to the plate, here is Steele Walker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lifted down the line in left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
The batter will be Josh Young. He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Into the corner and slicing foul. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Nope, outside.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More from the East Bay right after this. Now into the box, Jason Giambi.
The designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
First pitch on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first will take care of Giambi as the shift serves its purpose that time. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Double play ball to second. 4. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next, it'll be Barry Larkin, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
0-2 to Larkin. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
Misses ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Back up the middle, and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he takes strike two. The bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Next to hit is Minnie Minoso, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder of the call, Roberto.
Stepping in once again is Roberto Valdez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 19 over to his right, and the inning is over. Rangers lead 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Now the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ricky.
Now at the plate, Ricky Henderson. He singled first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Number 19.
And now in the box, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Go on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. Now it'll be John Olerud. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hard on the ground towards short, picked up by Larkin. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see the top two speeds there, a 4-mile-an-hour differential for the two starters from 94 down to 90. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Drive by Dahl, and this is hit well to right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for David Dahl. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Stepping in now, Bill Mazeroski. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Fouled off. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready now is Steele Walker, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
No, that's a foul ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Texas.
Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, Matt.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Walker is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 9.
Up next, Reggie Jackson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Outside, plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92-93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that. for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate now, Jason Giambi. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. The ball is carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. So now to the plate, Josh Young. He flew out in his last debut.
The third baseman.
First delivery to him.
Young.
Hey!
Hit out towards second. He's right there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop.
Stepping in next, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. A base hit in his first trip. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he fouls this one off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he sets him down swinging. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
Castro.
Jason Castro stands in as he looks at a called strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. High chopper over to the right side. Scooped up onto first with it himself is Fox, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 1 and the A's nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. That'll bring up Harold Baines. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as he looks to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for him to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield, score.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Boy, big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through a score column, but finally they get through the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Into the box, Barry Larkin, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. good waste pitch. 1-2. Fox aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A 1-2 pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Racing back to center fielder. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. And it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Yes, he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. One and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the second or third time in a game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Right back at the mound. And that's through for a hit. The plate now, Ricky Henderson. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Walker is there, and he has it for the first out. Next up for the A's, number 19. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up for the track to the wall. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Minoso will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Next up, Reggie Jackson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue the struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Minnie Minoso is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Number 19 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 12, Roberto Valdez.
And now Roberto Valdez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well.
Reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly. And there's a fine play for the second out. David Dahl to the plate now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They're down 5-1. Dane Dunning enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Striding in is Jason Giambi. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And that will bring up Harold Baines. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Walker is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to dig in, Jimmy Fox. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Stepping in is Bill Mazeroski. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
If I'm standing on the mound right now, I'm not feeling too confident about where I'm locating my baseball. If it's getting pushed out for power the other way, you would have to think he's going to have to come inside at some point and try and tie this guy up.
Here's the pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the left fielder into the concrete staircases and gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, Steele Walker. As it's grounded sharply to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to the plate for Texas, Josh Young. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So the next to bat will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the A's 5 and the Rangers 2. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the speed threat, Barry Larkin. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Valdez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Into the box, Gary Carter. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. The kid, Gary Carter, leaves the yard with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
And now Ricky Henderson will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Henderson is retired, 2 down now. Number 19 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now here's the pitch. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. There's Connor Falefa. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the A's 6 and the Rangers 2. So here is Jason Castro. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Larkin backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Minnie Minoso flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Swing and a liner, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Roberto Valdez. That's lifted the other way out to left. Henderson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Olerud.
Next up is John Olerud, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way as he sends it on the ground to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers lead 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in will be Matt Chapman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Matt Chapman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. gets him swinging for the first out. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Jackson. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Popped him up. Castro waits on it. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it 6-2. Set to start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, David Dahl. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Next, here is Bill Mazeroski. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed. but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Tom Henke answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. So now to the plate, Steele Walker. As he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That one really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Next to hit, Josh Young. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Fox is charged, and he's got it 2 down.
Now that.
At the plate now is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there. But, man, that has to frustrate you, Dan, and execute a pitch like that.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate but could not cash in.
So the whole crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, they can break out the brooms.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Oakland A's used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kyle Hendricks earns his first win of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watkey, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base.
No sé cuál me voy, el perro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics sent 3 balls into the seats as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-3. The Astros put together 10 total hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-4. The Seattle Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-6. Andrelton Simmons had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as the Yankees took down the inner-city rival Mets 8-7. Peter Fairbanks won his first game of the season as the Rays claimed victory over the Orioles 5-4. The White Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 9-5. The Minnesota Twins picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Tigers 13-7. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-3. The Philadelphia Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-0. The Chicago Cubs allowed only 5